8-bit baseball is on. Today's game features the Trademarks and Town Country. In their first meeting, the visiting Town Country won 9-7 in an offensive showcase that wasn't decided until the final out. All right, the players have taken the field. It's time for the game to begin. Peter pitching for Trademarks today. Agent leading off for Town Country. Agent has been a very effective hitter. Let's see what he can do today. First two pitches have been balls. The count, 2 balls, no strikes to Agent, and now 3 balls and no strikes to Agent. Peter definitely not throwing him anything hittable, and that's a 4-pitch walk to start the game. Agent on first, Gel, the left fielder, up, and Agent takes off. He's going to try to steal second. Very close, but he is caught stealing. All right, so 1 down now. Gel up to bat, the left fielder, and Peter winds and delivers, and that's a ball outside. And he's not thrown a lot of strikes so far. 2 balls, no strikes. And that's finally a strike there on the outside corner of the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike. Peter winds and delivers, and that one's over there. He takes a swing at it. That's out to right field, over Simpson's head, but just a single. He is able to retrieve it off the wall and throw it in time to keep the runner on second, which brings up Franco, the right fielder. And now Franco with a runner on first. Last time they were in this position, the runner was thrown out, caught stealing. So let's see what happens. That's a foul ball on that one. And the count 1-1 to Franco. Runner at first, 1 out, top of the first. And that was a hit and run. There oh wow, that was quite shifty. I think you saw what happened there. The batter was out, but the runner was able to advance on some speedy base running. So 1 ball, no strikes now to Evans. And Peter throws a second ball. He's really not throwing a lot of strikes today, but that's a strike, 98 miles an hour on the outside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike to Evans. And that one is over the strike zone. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. And then inside, which he swings at, that's a deep foul ball on the first base side into the stands. The count now 2 balls, 2 strikes to Evans, who swings at that one. Now that one's on the right field side. Simpson is going to gather under that one. And there's your out number 3 for inning number 1, top half. The Trademarks now, in their home stadium, are looking to begin their offensive showcase. They scored 7 runs in the last game, but not enough against the 9 that the visiting Town Country team was able to produce. So Wilson now up to bat, and he's going to hit that one, and it does get over Agent's head. Agent, the second baseman, was running. Oh, but the runner did not advance in time, and so he's tossed out. He tried to stay back in case it was a pop-up, but he did not was not able to reach second safely in time. So he's called out. Runner at first, and Simpson's there. 2 strikes to Simpson, no balls. Guzman throws that one to the outside corner, outside of the plate, 87 miles an hour. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Guzman. And Guzman hits that one. That one's up into center field. Hulk is there and is able to grab it. The runner made a slight advance to second, but has retreated now and is held. So Corbin, the left fielder, comes up. And Corbin swats at a pitch there, but that's going to be foul on the third base side. And so we are back to it. A ball now. So the count 1-1 to Corbin. 1-1, Guzman. And the runner takes off. And another attempt at stealing. And they might want to rethink that, because that's a couple of attempts now that have ended with futility with respect to stealing. All right, so Hulk, the center fielder for Town Country, will lead us off. And Peter on the mound for the Trademarks. That's a hard ball on the inside. 1-1 now, a strike on the outside corner. Curved in there and caught the edge of the plate. 1-1 the count. Peter stares in, and the pitch there's on the outside. A beautiful pitch there. Just caught the edge of the plate now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. and that one's inside. Hulk bats at it, and it's down the line. It's very deep. Simpson's over there, however, gathers under it and collects it for an out. The third baseman, Guyan, now is batting, and he will swing at the first pitch. That's a foul ball over on the third base side. So no balls, 1 strike to Guyan. Peter pitching for the trademarks. Top of the second. There's a ball inside, 88 miles an hour. Moves Guyan off the plate significantly. He's well back there now. And then he throws a strike to the opposite side of the plate. Just catches the edge there. That's a very nice pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Guyan. And he swats at that one hard. But the third baseman, Walker, is able to grab it and throw to first in time for the out. So the catcher, Royal, now up to bat. With 2 down in the top of the second. He hits that one to the pitcher. The pitcher cannot react in time, but the second baseman, Wilson, does. Dives for that one and makes a lovely throw over to first for the out. And to the bottom half of the first we go. Trademarks up. Corbin, the left fielder. And he hits that one down the third baseline. Third baseman lays out for it. Guyan, he cannot get it. Jill, the third baseman, has to chase it down, and it's going to be a double. He is there for a double to lead off the inning. Guzman in a bit of a pickle here with a runner in scoring position, but he's able to grab a fly ball there for an easy out. Almost got the runner as well, who was off the base and hadn't tagged up. And heads up play. All right, so Betts, the center fielder, comes up. 1 down, 1 runner on second, and that one's out to the second baseman, Agent, who gloves and gets it out to Evans for the out. And the runner is not able to advance from second. Walker, the third baseman, up. He hits that one very lightly. The shortstop, but it gets past the Vanis, the shortstop. And now we've got runners at the corners, and they're going to be held there. But he is able to advance to second. So what a strange little play that was, and yet it results with a runner at first and second now for Davids, the catcher, 2 down. And that one's inside. That's going to be into the stands, a foul ball. All right, so no balls, 1 strike to Davids. Bottom of the second, 2 runners in scoring position. Runner on second, runner on third. Ball on the inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Davids. And that one was in the dirt, but he swung right over it. So 1 ball and 2 strikes now. And a tense moment. This could be... That's a ball on the inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Davids. Let's see if Guzman can strike him out. Well, that's a strikeout right on the corner of the plate there. Ends the inning. So to the third we go. Vanis, the shortstop, is going to begin this one, and he can't get it past Palmer, the first baseman, who was charging over on that grounder, and then steps on the bag for the out. Guzman, the pitcher, comes up. Guzman hits it over to the first base side, and Palmer caught that one in the air. And so Agent now, the second baseman, is back around, and he hits that one. Oh, that one's right into center field. That's a single. That's a 2-out single for Agent, who just is a hitting machine. And Gel now comes up, the left fielder, with Agent on first base, and Agent takes off. That was a hit and run, and that's a deep fly ball. Simpson is under it, however, and that will be your last out. So now we move to the bottom. No score in this very tight ball game. All right, so Peter, the pitcher, will lead us off. Guzman, the pitcher, will try to keep him from doing anything offensive. And that is a strike. That was a nice little, I don't know what you call that, but it had a great curve on it. And so we have a foul ball on that one. So no balls, 2 strikes to the pitcher, Peter. And Guzman winds up. He delivers that one inside, a ball, 89 miles an hour. And let's see what he has in store for his opposite number on this pitch. He was in the strike zone, and he swatted at it. It's out to Gel, who then settles under it, and we've got the out. So Jackson now, the leadoff man, and the shortstop is up to bat, and he hits that one, and that one is out to Vanis, who throws it over to Evans, the first baseman, for the second out. So Wilson now, the second baseman, and that one's outside for a ball. So 1-0 the count. Guzman delivers. That one's over the plate. He swung at that one. That's going to be a hit. He was able to hit that one right up the center there between the shortstop and the second baseman. It's a popular place to hit hits, singles and doubles. I've seen a lot of those, and that is a big hit. Looky there. That one's right out of the playable area. That's a home run. That's a home run, so no longer tied at 0-0. Trademarks, home team taking the lead on a home run. 2-0. And Corbin fouls that one third base side. Guzman, head on the count. Just needs one out to finish out the third. And that one's up to Vanis, the shortstop, who gets it to Evans in time, which ends the inning. But the Trademarks now have taken the lead 2-0 on the strength of that home run. All right, so Franco will lead us off. Peter, the pitcher for the Trademarks. And that one goes out, and it drops in front of Simpson. But Simpson has such an arm, he was able to throw him out in time. Wow, okay. Not a hit. Evans, the first baseman, up now, and the cleanup man. Peter throws that one inside. Ball one. 1 ball, no strikes, and the pitch. And he hits that one out to the first baseman, Palmer, who grabs the grounder and then steps on the base for the out. Hulk, the center fielder, is up. And the pitch here. And Hulk bats at that one. It's out to Jackson, the shortstop, who gets the infield fly for the final out. All right, so now we are back to the Trademarks, and there is a ground out to Evans to begin the fourth inning, the bottom of the fourth. Betts, the center fielder, up, and that's going to be, a diving play by Agent, and a throw back to Evans for the out. That's a very nice defensive play to stop what would have been at least a single, and a strike there by Guzman against Walker. Swinging strike, and the pitch inside that he hits back up into center field. Hulk grabs it, but that's a single now, and so he's on base with 2 down. We got a timeout, and we got a pitching change. Kent comes in for Town Country, trying to keep this from getting any worse. Kent is the side armor there, and just 1 pitch, 1 out there, right to Vanis, the shortstop. Now into the 5th inning. Guyan is going to lead this one off, the third baseman. Quite a hitter. And Peter there is on the edge of the plate inside for a strike and moves outside with that ball. So 1-1 the count. Top of the 5th. Trailing by 2 runs. That one is into the outfield between Betts and Corbin. That is going to be at least a double. He's headed towards second. And that's Corbin now grabbing the ball. No, I'm sorry. That's Betts. And that it will keep the runner at second. That's a double. A double for Guyan, who has been hitting the ball all over the place. And now Royal pops up on the infield, and Jackson is back. He's under it. He calls for it and makes the play. But still a runner at second, only 1 down. Vanis, the shortstop, is up. Runner at second. The pitch is on the inside. It's kind of on the hands, a slow roller. The first baseman has it, and he's going to make the out at first, but the runner advances. All right, so Kent, the pitcher, up. No substitution here. They're going to allow Kent to bat, and he hits that one into foul territory, so no balls, 1 strike. And he hits that one into foul territory, so no balls and 2 strikes. And that pitch is inside, but he only weakly hits it to Jackson, who is able to throw it to Palmer in time for the 3rd out. So to the bottom of the 5th we move. Trademarks now up to bat. Peter, the pitcher, will lead off. Kent throws him a pitch down the pike that hits over to the 3rd baseman, and Guyan is able to make that throw in time. It was close. He almost ran to base in time. So Jackson, the shortstop, is up to bat, and he takes the ball, first pitch, and ball, second pitch, and here's the windup by Kent, and that one's in the dirt, but Jackson swung over it, so that's 1 ball, 1 strike now to Jackson, and the pitch there is a strike over the zone. Jackson looked at that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Jackson. Kent, wind up, delivered. That's on the outside of the corner, and he struck him out. So Wilson up to bat, and that is a ball on the inside. Backs him up a little bit. Second baseman Wilson, and then a ball on the outside. 2 balls, no strikes here. And Wilson, he swings at that one, a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike on Wilson. in the bottom of the fifth here. 2 down. And that's a strike as well. Kent really finding a groove, it seems. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And let's see what happens here. He throws it to the inside. He tries to hit it. It's out to Guyan, who throws it to Evans in time for the out. All right, 6th inning. Still 2-0. Town Country have a chance to bring it back here. We got a relief pitcher coming in. Garvey. Garvey taking the hill for Town Country. I'm sorry, for the Trademarks. And Town Country have Agent, who we all know. And that's, well, no surprise, another hit. That one between the shortstop and the third baseman for a single. So he's on base, a leadoff single by none other than Agent. Gel now, and Agent takes off. It's a hit and run. And but Agent will retreat because that's a pop-up to Jackson. And that's out number 1. All right, so Franco now, the right fielder up. And he swings through that pitch and absolutely didn't make any contact. No balls, 1 strike. And the second pitch is outside. Almost got the outside of the corner there. Very close. 1 ball, 1 strike to Franco. And that was a nifty, nifty pitch that curved over the plate for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And he makes contact there. It's into center field. Betts is coming in hard, and he's got that one. And so that is a pop-up to the center fielder, Betts. And the throw to first, the runner stays. 2 gone now. Evans, the cleanup man, is up. And he hits that one down the first base line. The first baseman's there, grabs the ball, Palmer, and just steps on the bag, does his job. And the inning is, that half of the inning is over. We move to the bottom half. Trademarks batting, Simpson, the right fielder. And Kent is still pitching for Town Country. And first pitch ball, so 1-0 the count. Second pitch is down the pike there, but it's hit foul on the first base side. So we're at 1-1. Pitch on the outside of the corner there. He was able to nip the edge of the corner for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Simpson. And that one is off the end of the bat, and the first baseman is able to move over Evans and just glove it and then step on the bag. And then the left fielder Corbin, he's up. And he hits that one over to Guyan, who makes the throw to first in time. All right, so the first baseman Palmer is up. Kent's cruising along here. Came in relief and has not given up any runs. Palmer, first pitch was a ball, 1-0 count. And that's a strike on the inside part of the plate there. Kent's got that sidearm motion. It makes it very difficult to judge the ball at times. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Palmer, first baseman. And that's a strike. He came back with a slow changeup there, a 77-mile-an-hour strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and then he swats at that one. The second baseman, Agent, moves over, though, and he gets the infield pop-up there for the out. And the inning is over. Now Town Country with the chance to get on the board for the first time today. Hulk, the center fielder, and he hits that one out to Wilson, who gloves and throws to Palmer for the first out. And Guyan now, who has been absolutely tearing up the baseball, but he didn't make any contact there. A swing and a strike. 1. No balls, 1 strike to Guyan. And outside pitch there, a ball, 1 strike. Garvey on the hill for the Trademarks. And he swung at that one, hit it back to the pitcher, who then throws to Palmer for the second out. So that brings up Royal, the catcher, who hits it out to Wilson, and then Wilson to Palmer. And once again, some infield exchange there leads to a very quick half inning. Trademarks up to bat. Home team. Betts, the center fielder. Kent on the mound for Town Country. And that one is hit down the first baseline. Again, the first baseman has it, Evans, and steps right on the bag. Kent seems to be a really good pitcher when it comes to inducing that type of ball. And there's another one right to the first baseman that he just grabs and steps on the bag for another out. So they're just mowing him down at this point. Davids, the catcher, is up. Now, he's a left-hander, so I guess that same pitch wouldn't work on him. But he's popped up to Vanis, and so we would appear to be closing down that half of inning there very quickly. 1, 2, 3, and on to the 8th. So now Town Country come up, once again, with an opportunity to score. And we've got some fielding changes. Corbin is for Howarth. So make a note of that. And Vanis is leading off. First pitch ball. Garvey still pitching for the trademarks. And that is a pitch that Vanis swung right through. 1 ball, 1 strike on the slider. And that pitch is on the inside. Didn't quite get the plate. That was close. 2 balls, 1 strike. And the delivery here. And he swung at that one, and it just barely went foul. Just barely went foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Vanis, the shortstop. And Garvey delivers, and he swung at that one. It's up to the second baseman, Wilson. Grounder there, and he throws to Palmer for the first out. So we got a timeout. And we got a pinch hitter, Alexis, coming in for the pitcher. And trying to generate some offense, but he hits it right to Jackson, the shortstop, and he throws him out at first. All right, so Agent now. Let's see if he can get something going. And batting .750 on the year. No balls, no strikes. First pitch is he swings at it, and it's it's a hit. It's another single for Agent, who just loves nothing better than getting onto base. And so Gel is up. He is the second hole hitter, and he's unfortunately not going to be able to advance Agent. That will end the inning. All right, so Trademarks now, the home team, with just that 2-0 lead. I'm sure they'd love to extend it out. And Town Country bring in Becker to pitch to Garvey. And no pinch hitter there. They're going to apparently keep Garvey in the next inning. And Garvey gets a hit. Well, I'll be. That will definitely help matters. So Jackson comes up, the leadoff hitter, the shortstop. And that's a strike on the inside corner. Already got a runner on first base. Let's see if Jackson can move him over. Now that hit is going to be, that's through between the first and second baseman there into right field. So that is a single, and it does advance the runner. So now runners at first and second with nobody down. But that, however, is not going to be successful, and that's going to result in a double play, in fact. So now we have 2 outs and only 1 runner, just a runner on second. Will that change the dynamic quickly? All right, so Becker now pitching to Simpson, the right fielder, and Simpson hits that one down the line, and the first baseman, Evans, moves over and catches the infield fly there for the last out of the 8th inning. Franco now for Town Country comes up. Garvey pitching for the Trademarks, and that one's down the line, but it's foul. Very close on that one, very close. All right, so Franco, no balls, 1 strike. That one's inside, and it hit him, so thankfully he's made of pixels. And Evans now is up to bat, first baseman, and that's a pitch inside, and he gets it past the diving first baseman, out to the right fielder, Simpson, who can't make the throw in time. So now we've got a runner at first and second. We're going to have a relief pitcher come in, and it is Kelly. Kelly for the Trademarks, and that's a strike. Throws a strike there to Hulk. See what Hulk can do here. And that was another strike. Beautiful curve on the pitch, and Hulk just stared at that one because he couldn't believe his eyes. And now he hits a pop fly that Simpson is able to rush over and grab for the first out. Okay, so Guyan now up, and we all know about his hitting. And runner at first and second, and he hits that one. That's going to be over the third baseman's head, and Corbin will not get to that one. That is going to score runs. At least 1 run. Yes, an RBI single. And it's now 2-1. Yep. Pinch runner. All right. Royal now, the catcher, with 1 down. And he pops up third base side. Walker is out there. He settles under it. Appears to have it, and he does. So that's the second out now. Scores 2-1. Top of the 9th. Vanis, the shortstop, is up. Has not gotten a hit this season, and he hits that one out to right field. Simpson is there, and he collects it for the out. The game is over. 2-1, a nail biter. The home team comes through. Peter with the win, Kelly with the save, and Guzman charged with the loss. Hope you enjoyed it.